Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys. Thank you for coming to this presentation. I am glad to see you all. Before we start our presentation, let us introduce ourselves. I am Anissa, and next my colleagues, they are Nur Albayina Ataba, Melissa Anggraini, Putri Elsaini, and then Amelia Peregestin. We are from Group 1. We are doing this presentation to fulfill the assignment for English. In this presentation, we will discuss about the resume that we have created in the Raymond Cheng chemistry textbook. We want to present about the introduction to chemistry, which consists of the study of chemistry, the scientific method, classification of matter, physical and chemical of matter. All right, let us start this discussion with an explanation of the first topic by Nur Albayina, please.
Okay, I will explain you about the study of chemistry. Chemistry is largely an experimental science, and a great deal of knowledge comes from laboratory research. And most industries, whatever their products, have a basis in chemistry. For example, chemists develop the polymers, very large molecules, that manufacturers use to make a wide variety of goods, including clothing, cooking utensils, artificial organs, and toys. Indeed, because of its diverse applications, chemistry is often called the central science. List here are some suggestions to help you form good study habits and master the material. 1. Attend classes regularly and take careful notes. 2. Review the topics you learn in class the same day the topics are covered in class. 3. Think critically. And last, don't hesitate to ask your instructor or your teaching assistant for help. Then I will explain you about the scientific method. The scientific method is a systematic approach to research that begins with the gathering of information through observation and measurements. In the process, hypotheses, laws, and theories are developed and tested. All science, including social science, use the scientific method. There are 3 levels of learning chemistry: observation, representation, and interpretation. To find a discovery is not easy in every success story. There are hundreds of cases where scientists have spent years find nothing, but sometimes scientific find discoveries unexpectedly. On purpose, the one who might be able to make discoveries is one who is alert and also trained. Okay, thank you.
Okay, the next topic will be explained by Melissa Anggraini.
I will explain you about classification of matter. Classification of matter. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass, and chemistry is the study of matter and the changes it undergoes. All matter, at least in principle, can exist in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. The 3 states of matter can be interconverted without changing the composition of the substances upon heating a solid, for example ice, will melt to form a liquid, water. The temperature at which this transition occurs is called the melting point. Further heating will convert the liquid into a gas. This conversion takes place at the boiling point of the liquid. On the other hand, cooling a gas will cause it to condense into a liquid when the liquid is cooled. Then I will explain you about substance and mixture. Substances and mixture. A substance is matter that has a definite or constant composition and distinct properties. Example are water, silver, ethanol, table salt, sodium chloride, and carbon dioxide. A mixture is a combination of two or more substances in which the substances retain their distinct identities. Some examples are air, soft drinks, milk, and cement. Thank you.
Okay, well, now it is Putri Alsaini turn to explain the next topic.
And I will explain you about element and confine. A substance can be either an element or unconfined. An element is something that can now be spread into simple substance by chemical means. At present, 190 elements have been positive individuals. Chemistry has set alphabetical symbol to respect the name of the element. The symbols for some elements are derived from their Latin names. For example, Au from aurum atau gold, Fe from ferrum iron, and Na from natrium sodium. Although most of them are abbreviated form of their English name, most elements can interact with one or more other elements to form compounds. We define a compound as a substantial composition of two or more elements. Chemical that one gas to form a compound was for chemical are distinctly different from those of the starting material. Thank you.
Okay, the last topic will be explained by Amelia Peragestin.
Okay, I will explain you about physical and chemical property of matter. Physical and chemical property of matter. First, substances are identified by their property as well as by their composition. Color, melting point, boiling point, and density are physical property. A physical property can be measured and observed without changing the composition or identity of a substance. For example, we can measure the melting point of ice by heating a block of ice and recording the temperature at which the ice is converted to water. The second, on the other hand, the statement hydrogen gas burns in oxygen gas to form water describe a chemical property of hydrogen. Because to observe this property, we must carry out a chemical change, in this case burning. All measurable properties of matter fall into two categories: extensive property and intensive property. The measured value of extensive property depends on how much matter is being considered. Last, the measured value of an intensive property doesn't depend on the amount of matter being considered.
Okay, that's the explanation of our group. Next, I will read the conclusion of this discussion. So, the conclusion, in the study of chemistry, we cannot escape the scientific method because chemistry it is largely and a great deal of knowledge comes from laboratory research. The initial topic that can be found in chemical studies is the classification of matter consisting of substance and mixture, element and compounds, and then physical and chemical properties of matter. Alright, not here for our meeting today. If you have questions about the topic we have explained, please contact us on the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much for your great attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.